Hey, everybody, our final Twilight Friday in the month of August. Jason Blewett joining you on this Twilight Friday edition of Thoroughbred Action here from Gulfstream Park. Kind of the calm before the storm, and just note moving forward, big day here tomorrow with Florida Sire Stakes, and we are not running live racing because of the hurricane on both Sunday and Monday. Note that going forward. We'll go forward in the meantime, and some good news here, and certainly a great topic as we bring on track announcer Pete Aiello for much, much more.
9 races on the Friday program in South Florida with more than $1 million up for grabs, and the Rainbow Six washed off the turf due to a lot of overnight rain. The track, however, dried out nicely. It was fast all day. First of the day, off the turf on the main track at 1 mile. Fillies and Mares in for a price tag of $12,500. Scratch the 1, 5, and 7. The favorite was the 8, On With God. Racing at Gulfstream was a level beginning. From the outside, On With God, looking to get ahead of the rest of the field and put into play early by Jimenez to cross and clear from Tequila Sheila, who now moves to challenge from second. Down inside, it's Glovana. Out wide, it's Hint of Mary, and the trailer is Tweety Kitten. Out of the chute and onto the main track, and On With God is now taken hold to land second as Tequila Sheila really wants to lead. These two went the opening quarter 2 ahead of Glovana in third, with Hint of Mary on the outside fourth, and the trailer is Tweety Kitten. Opening quarter posted in just 25 and 1. It's a controlled tempo, and Tequila Sheila is 5 furlongs from home and a length on top. On With God is second, Glovana is third, 3 better than Hint of Mary, and Tweety Kitten at the back. Field separated by 6 or 7 lengths, and the run past the half-mile point. With the advantage, it's still Tequila Sheila by a length. On the rebid, On With God is second. Glovana making good ground toward the inside, and now she's on even terms with the favorite, who is still second. Back to fourth and driven is Tweety Kitten. Back to last is Hint of Mary, 48 and 3 for a half, and the leader is still Tequila Sheila. Glovana needs out bad. She has horse, no place to prove it. Trying to keep her in as the favorite, On With God, who's now given the green light, but the rail might open for Glovana. Glovana's going to try to slip through inside. She gets through inside, and she's up to take the lead. On With God got floated wide on the corner, and now she's back to second. These two have kicked ahead of the others with 1/8 of a mile to go. The leader is Glovana by a length and a half. Trying to mount a second win is On With God, but Glovana looked full of horse at the far turn, and she has enough to kick it in. She's a 7-2 winner, and she's Glovana under Lionel Reyes. She beats On With God, who was second. Tequila Sheila's in a photo for third with Tweety Kitten. The tale of 2 trips in today's first race. Number 8, On With God, had to cover a lot of ground relative to number 2, Glovana, who pocketed up and stayed inside. Glovana gets the money. On With God had to settle for second. Owned by Power Stroke Racing and trained by Alfredo Lichoa, Lionel Reyes on board for the heads-up ride. Small upset to start the card. Second race is up next. Now the second race, a maiden claiming race at a 4.5 furlong journey to the first finish line. Maiden claimers in for $50,000. These are Florida breds. Field of 7. The favorite was the 7, My GPS. And they're off. Chad's Choice wins the break and goes looking for the lead on the far outside. That's My GPS into the top 4. Also right there are Mr. Impressive and Maserati Man. It's a real logjam for the early lead. Away 5th, Seeking the Truth. He's landed in a good spot if he can get through. 2 better than Delta Hutch, and Juan Boli is last. Around the far turn they go. Now it's a 3-way go. Maserati Man from up between horses. Chad's Choice fighting on toward the rail. Sanchez getting off the fence with Seeking the Truth. He's had a good run of it. He's a big number, and he's moving up 4 wide. 5 wide is My GPS. They're 5 across the course here as they run to the top of the stretch. With the advantage, it's still Maserati Man in front from Chad's Choice in second. Down the center, Seeking the Truth coming on late from between horses and Mr. Impressive. Maserati Man now kicks it in, and he's the one to recognize. Maserati Man, the son of Biondetti, kicking clear with authority. Maserati Man by 5 in the end. Chad's Choice second, Mr. Impressive third. My GPS disappoints at 6-5 and runs fourth. Number 3, Maserati Man, makes the best of a big-time duel going into the far turn, proving best of the horses involved in that duel and getting the maiden diploma under Miguel Vasquez from Mike Yates and owners Pam Klein and the Shady Brook Farm. Time for a commercial break. Still a lot of action to come. Don't go away.
The best chance for success begins with a solid foundation. At Hardacre Farm, early personal one-on-one care starts the journey to becoming a champion. Bred to leading stallions, our mares represent the highest standards. Hardacre Farm's signature in the breeding industry. Based in Ocala, Florida, breeder and owner Amy Tarrant has inspired excellence throughout her entire career. In your quest for success, start with Hardacre Farm, breeding the champions of tomorrow.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon, off the turf on the main track at 5 furlongs. These are maidens of the 2-year-old variety, in for $35,000. Scratch the 8, Mr. Who. The favorite was the filly taking on the boys. Number 2, Mrs. Meisel. And they're off. Mrs. Maisel, one of the first to break the line. Moving up in between horses is Danzo up to challenge. Away in third is Pricey Victory. Splitting horses, Fast One. Assertico looks for racing room. Russian Resorts on the far outside, 3 clear of Shake 'em and Break 'em. And into Magarakaza is the last horse as they kick it to the far turn. It's Mrs. Maisel in front now, 3 parts of a length. Trying to split horses is Assertico toward the rail and Pricey Victory. Out 4, Wybet's Danzo. 2.5 clear of Fast One, who is inside of Russian Resort as they gang up front. Mrs. Maisel between horses, Pricey Victory on the inside, 3 wide. Assertico now puts a neck on top. From the outside, Shake 'em and Break 'em starts to get a rally going while 5 or 6 deep, and they're at the top of the stretch. Assertico comes away with the lead. Mrs. Maisel between horses, Pricey Victory, Danzo still right there. Final 1/8 of a mile, Assertico is in front. Mrs. Maisel game trying to get some ground back, but Assertico is beginning to assert himself, and it's Assertico, the son of Bahamian Squall, who debuts a winner to beat Mrs. Maisel. Danzo third, Pricey Victory fourth. Number 2, Mrs. Maisel has to settle for second as the win goes to the debut runner by Bahamian Squall. Number 3, Assertico for the money. Nice ride here from Jeffrey Sanchez for Ron Spatz and FCF Incorporated. Ron Spatz and David Rodmanek. The 9-2 winner, Assertico beats Mrs. Maisel in the third. To the fourth now, a 6 furlong claiming event, fillies and mares in for a price tag of $16,000. Scratch the 2 and 6. Favorite was the 5, Purple Girl. And they're off. Level beginning. Good start from My Sebastiana. Arts and Crafts is up with the leaders. Purple Girl is actually taken in hand. She's sitting last in the early stages, and Barrios doesn't appear too concerned about it. Down at the inside, it's Passing Moments, and Sizzling Roma's on the outside. So they make their way to the half-mile point with Arts and Crafts front and center under Panici at 5-2, leading by a length. My Sebastiana is there second, 3 wide. Sizzling Roma is third. Purple Girl between horses and Passing Moments along the rail. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter as they round the far turn. 3 furlongs remains. With the advantage, it's still Arts and Crafts by a length. My Sebastiana is second. Not much room for Purple Girl. She's had a very tough run of it. She shuffles herself to last again. Still a no alarm signals being given by the rider as now he tries to get her going, as Arts and Crafts, meanwhile, has been left alone. 46 seconds for a half-mile speed. Arts and Crafts turns for home on top by 2.5. My Sebastiana, Passing Moments, second and third. Purple Girl has been last a long way, and she looks like that's where she'll finish, as Arts and Crafts is long gone. Arts and Crafts, Larry Bates and Luca Panici left alone up front, and a long gone winner. Passing Moments is second to Arts and Crafts. Third, My Sebastiana, then Sizzling Roma, and Purple Girl. Tough trip for number 5, Purple Girl. She ends up last as she did not show her customary early speed. And the early speed went to the 1, Arts and Crafts, who went gate to wire at 5-2 under Luca Panici, Larry Bates, and owners David Strickland, Mitchell McMahon, and Martha Fisher. Second to 3, Passing Moments, and a nice number. Let's go to the 5th race now, the start of today's Elite Pick 5. Race 5 on the main track at 1 mile. Maiden claimers in for $40,000. Scratch the 1, 3, 4, and 10. Favorite was the 6, Drillmatic. And they're off. Beautiful beginning. From the center, Drillmatic sent out of there with Well Written moving to challenge. September 10 into the top flight. These 3 across the course. Away fourth is Frozen Money ahead of Gladesman, and Steadily is last. Out of the chute and onto the main course, and with the advantage, September 10 and Bautista in front by a neck. Well Written is right back at him from second. Frozen Money moves to take third. Drillmatic is now inside fourth ahead of Gladesman, who's a unhurried fifth, and Steadily is sixth and last. Opening quarter pretty quick here, 23 and 2 as they head 5 furlongs from home. Well Written has the lead by a half a length. September 10 is in the 2 path, pressing the issue in second. Drillmatic has just taken over a clear third. Gladesman moves up on the inside to take fourth ahead of Frozen Money, who's driven while second last, and the trailer is Steadily. They went 46-2 for the opening half-mile speed. As they round the far turn, these top two trying to bottom out the other ones, and the advantage belongs to Well Written by a neck. September 10 draws up alongside second, Drillmatic, a driven third. He's not gaining any ground. Gladesman got all the way into fourth and then lost ground as Steadily moves up on his outside. There's a quarter of a mile left to get. September 10 has overhauled Well Written, but he'll have Drillmatic and Steadily to deal with. Steadily's really moving in from the back after 3/4 and 1:11.2. Now there's an eighth of a mile left to go. Jose Bautista trying to get one more furlong from September 10. Drillmatic and Camacho unleashed on the outside. September 10 and Drillmatic. September 10 losing the lead to Drillmatic. Drillmatic gets up to win it. September 10 second, Steadily third, well clear of Well Written fourth. Number 6, Drillmatic wears down a stubborn September 10 inside the final 16th of a mile to get the popular victory under jockey Sammy Camacho for owner and trainer Dennis Manning. Second time start for Drill-O-Matic, your 5th race winner. Number 8, September 10 ran a great race but had to settle for second. They were clear of Steadily and third. Time for commercial break. The late pick 4 is on the other side of this commercial timeout. Don't go away. And the Princess Rooney with a quarter mile left to go. 4 off the top of the turn. Race for the Kathleen O'Connell barn in front by 5 with just an eighth of a mile to go. And she's turning in this into a runaway. The powerhouse performance. She punches her ticket to the Breeders' Cup and wins by 5.
And Go Zipper is pulling away. Sepper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Go Sepper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. This was the Friday feature, an allowance race at 7 furlongs. With a field of 6, heavily favored the very classy Trophy Chaser. And they're off. Good start for Trophy Chaser. He's being put right on the lead here by Jaramillo. From the outside, Baby I'm Perfect now takes second from Green Mansions out of their third. Then Gloria Florida and Nunk Pro Tunk out the back door early as Fortunate Friends. He's only 4 lengths off the lead of Trophy Chaser. Trophy Chaser and Jaramillo now a length and a quarter leader. Baby I'm Perfect is second. Nunk Pro Tunk down at the inside now third. Green Mansions is fourth. Gloria Florida is fifth. And Fortunate Friends in sixth and last through a 22 and 1 opening quarter. Half a mile left to go, and up front, Trophy Chaser, the classy colt by Twirling Candy, on top by 2.5. Baby I'm Perfect is second, Nunk Pro Tunk on the rail third. Green Mansions is a driven fourth, Gloria Florida a driven fifth, and Fortunate Friends has been last throughout through the opening half mile and a strong 44-3. Less than 5/16 to go. Trophy Chaser on top by a length and a half. Nunk Pro Tunk going to try to take him on from second. Baby I'm Perfect is all in. Overhauled now by Green Mansions. Fortunate Friends from the back as Trophy Chaser continues to roll along up front. Now there's an eighth of a mile to go. Trophy Chaser by 2.5. Nunk Pro Tunk not going down without a fight. He's trying to gain some late ground. 16th to go. Trophy Chaser by 2.5. Nunk Pro Tunk has run a huge race, but he's second best to Trophy Chaser. Third is Green Mansions. Fourth is Baby I'm Perfect and Fortunate Friends in 122 and 3. Number 2, Trophy Chaser has tackled some of the best horses in the country throughout his racing career. Today, he was the star of the show, and he goes all the way in a character-building performance for Juan Carlos Avila and JCA Racing. Misael Jaramillo on board for the winning ride. Number 1, Nunk Pro Tunk is in career form. He runs a huge race to be within a length of Trophy Chaser. Let's go to the 7th race, the start of the late pick 3, off the turf in a 1-mile trip over the main track. Claimers in for $20,000. Scratch the 2, 3, and 7. All the money for the 9, Jamaican. And they're off. Good start for Curioso. Jamaican away with speed. Grand Grey Frost and My Interest won't be far away. In fact, Jamaican is fleet-footed and now 3 on top. Moving to take second, Grand Grey Frost with My Interest at the rail and Dazzling Pros on the far outside. And the 2 at the back are King Leonardo and Curioso. 1-5 favorite Jamaican completes the opening quarter on top and leads Grand Grey Frost by a length and a quarter. Out third is Dazzling Pros, and at the inside, My Interest fourth. Followed fifth by Curioso, and the trailer is King Leonardo. Very reasonable opening quarter speed here, 24-3, and with less than 5 furlongs to go, Jamaican's the target. Jamaican by 3. In between horses, Grand Grey Frost, My Interest is along the rail. Dazzling Pros out 3 wide. Curioso tries to rally well about 7 lengths off the pace setter, and the trailer is King Leonardo. 47-2 for the opening half mile. Jamaican struts his stuff as the odds-on choice and leads by 2.5. My Interest second. Grand Grey Frost is third on the outside. Dazzling Pros now fourth. Improving to take fifth is King Leonardo, and Curioso is last. They run past the 5/16. Jaramillo got a breather for Jamaican, and he bumps the margin to 2.5 again. Up on the outside, My Interest trying to get after him second after 3/4 and 1:12 flat, less than a quarter of a mile to go. Jamaican straightens for home with a 2-length lead. My Interest on the outside tries to get after him second. These two well clear of the others. Final 1/8 of a mile. Jamaican by 2.5. My Interest taking another shot. Jamaican, My Interest. Jamaican, no problem, man. A length and a half in front. My Interest second, third Dazzling Pros, then Grand Grey Frost and Curioso.
Number 9, Jamaican completes a formful daily double for jockey Amisael Jaramillo as he was hammered odds on and went all the way for Victor Barboza Jr. and the White Star Stable Corporation. It was a good one for run from number 1, My Interest. Just miss Jamaican, a popular winner. Time for a commercial break. The League Daily Double is right after this.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
Back now for the 8th race, first half of the Elite Daily Double. Starter allowance, optional claiming horses in for $10,000. A field of 8. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're up. Level beginning. They broke it a line. Good start for Memorize and Nikki Bella. They're the first two to begin. Christmas Magic and Princess Latina rid into the race. Chutzpah's on the outside fifth and only a length and a half behind. Then back to Queen Roller, out-sprinted ahead of Dancing Noel. And Hello Juliet will have pace to chase. Last of all, as they chase the leader, Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella in front by a half a length on the outside. Princess Latina second. Memorize is third. Christmas Magic is fourth. Chutzpah 3 wide while fifth. Queen Roller is next toward the inside. 3 in front of Dancing Noel and Hello Juliet at the back. 22-3 for the opening quarter. There's less than 3 furlongs to go. Princess Latina bidding up on the outside of Nikki Bella for the top. Memorize swung off cover to try to rally home from third. Chutzpah fourth. Back to fifth and retreating is Christmas Magic. Trying to get underway from the back is Hello Juliet while wide through a 45-4 half mile. Off the turn and the stretch drive, and then the leader is Princess Latina. She's looking good with an 1/8 of a mile left. Princess Latina roused on the top by Zayas and kicking clear. Nikki Bella Memorize and a late run down the stand side from Hello Juliet. She might get third. She won't win. Princess Latina is in front. Nikki Bella second. Hello Juliet third. Then Memorize and Chutzpah.
3 winning favorites in a row as number 5, Princess Latina, gets the job done in handy fashion under jockey Edgar Zayas for Safi Joseph Jr. and MJM Stable and Patrick Ward. Second, number 3, Nikki Bella. Number 4, Hello Juliet, rallied from last to get third. We go now to the 9th and final race. 9th race off the turf on the main track at a 7-furlong trip. A couple of scratches in here. We had a wide open field, though. Many chances. Off-time favorites included the 3, Maricopa, and the 6, Ferret.
And runners away. Level beginning out wide. It's Why Can't This Be Love who hits the ground running and looks for a clear advantage. Moving up is Leshnonic from between horses and Catalina R rather. There's powerful words down toward the inside. Then in between runners goes Treasure Cat racing ahead of the team of Ferret and Maricopa. Left behind Matter of Fate as they make their way down the backstretch. With the advantage, it's Why Can't This Be Love? And Marcos Meneses off the lead by 2.5. Catalina R is the nearest pursuer, second. Maricopa between horses now third. Leash Lanik is fourth. Back at the inside in Powerful Words. Out wide on the course, Queen Field. Ferret is next, and then it's a big gap to Matter of Fate. 23 seconds for the opening quarter speed. It's 7-1. Why Can't This Be Love? The daughter of Big Drama, bidding to take him coast to coast with a 3-length lead. Taking up the slack second is Maricopa, 5 ahead of Leash Lanik third, as they really string out after that. Feretta's fourth through a 46 3/2 mile. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Why Can't This Be Love? Rolling along up front. Off the turn with a 4-length lead. Maricopa trying to make ground, but she's been in a sustained drive for more than a quarter of a mile with 3/16 to go. It's Meneses and Why Can't This Be Love? Back to second is Maricopa. They're well clear of the others. 16th of a mile to go. It's all about Friday karaoke. Why Can't This Be Love? Why Can't This Be Love for Van Halen fans to win by a geared down 3. Maricopa's second, well clear of the others, as Leash Lanik takes third, Ferret fourth, and Catalina R fifth.
Number 11, Why Can't This Be Love, gets the job done easy for Van Halen fans. She's got what it takes, so tell me, why can't this be love? Marcos Meneses on board for trainer Angel Rodriguez and Palm Beach Racing Partnership. 3, Maricopa made a long sustained run but could not stay with the cleverly named daughter of the Cabo mare, Why Can't This Be Love? Sammy Hagar fans rejoice, as did winners of the Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six returns more than $600. Carryover going forward to Saturday, just less than $1 million.
And that's it. Another 9-race Friday in the books, and that sets us up for a pretty big Saturday afternoon here on August 31st, which is just crazy to say and think about. But again, a baker's dozen here in terms of the live racing tomorrow. First post, 12:15, 12:20, 2 Florida Sire Stakes, headlined by the Affirmed, which features, of course, our potential star in the making, horse by the name of Chance. It is going to be a big favorite for trainer Saffie Joseph Jr. That's tomorrow. Hope you join us on the Saturday edition of Thoroughbred Action. And until then, we'll see you next time.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.